So in today's class, let us start of mathematics. I'm going to do matrices by Gauss elimination method. Okay. So let us see how to do this Gauss elimination method. How to do this Gauss elimination method. Okay. So let me start. Okay. So I hope you all can see this clearly. Okay. Matrices by Gauss elimination method. Take the first problem, that is x1 plus x2 plus 2x3 is equal to 8. Second equation is minus x1 minus 2x2 plus 3x3 is equal to 1. Third equation is 3x1 minus 7x2 plus 4x3 is equal to 10. Okay. Now the augmented matrix for the system is this. Okay. So I kept this as AB. Okay. So for this no need for this. Okay. Okay. So what you'll have to do is how I have written this matrix form. Okay. So this matrix form is nothing. X1 is what? 1. This is like your x1, x2. Here all your x1 will be there. Here x2, x3, x, and this the remaining part over here. Okay. So your x1 over here is 1. Okay. Next x2 is 1. 2x3, x3 coefficient of x3 is what? 2 and 8, write it here. Okay. Next what you'll have to do, minus 1, write it here. Minus 2, 3 and 1. This one you'll have to write it here. Okay. Next is 3, minus 7, 4 over here is, and then 10 over here. Okay. Now we are going to reduce, first we are going to reduce it with row echelon form. Okay. So let us do it. So I have taken this, whatever this, I have written it over here exactly. Okay. So this is the R2. Okay. We are reducing the row 2 and row 3. Okay. Whatever it is. So R2 plus R1. Okay. We have to add this. Okay. I am changing R2 and R3 over here. First let me do R2. R2 what I have done over here. Minus 1 plus 1, it will be 0 only. Okay. This part write it as it is. Okay. 1, 1, 2 and 8. 1, 1, 2, 8. This we are not doing any changes for the row 1. We are doing only changes for this row 2. Okay. So minus 1 plus 1, it will be what? Minus 1 plus 1, it will be 0. Right. So here it will be 0. Okay. Next what I am doing is minus 2 plus 1. Okay. So here it will be what? Minus 2 plus 1 will be what? Minus 1. Okay. So that's why how I got this minus 1 over here. Okay. For this. Okay. Next R2 plus R1. I have to add this. So what it is? 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. And that's how I got 5 over here. So let me rub this. Next let us see, 1 plus 8 will be how much? 9. Okay. Write it down over here. Okay. Next what you have to do, you are changing R3 now. Okay. R3 row 3. So what is going to happen? R3 minus 3i is R1. Okay. So R3 is what? 3 times it will be minus 3 times R1. R1 is what? 1. Okay. So what it is? 0. So that's why I got 0 over here. Okay. So this is how I got 0 over here. I'm using this one for this. Okay. This. So next let us see. So minus 7 and minus 3 times R1. So minus 7. So it will be minus 7. What it will be? Minus 7 minus 3. So it will be is equal to minus 10. Okay. So I got minus 10 over here. Okay. So next let us see 4. Okay. 4 is there. Minus 3 R1. So 3 2s are 6. So it will be 4 minus So I hope you all can see this. This R3, no? R3 is what? 4. Okay? Here. This. Minus 3 R1. R1 is what over here? 2. So 3 2s are 6. Minus 6 is equal to minus 2. Okay? So this is what I have written over here. Minus 2 over here. Okay? Next, let us see 10 minus 3 times 8. Okay? So 3 8s is what? 24. So what you have to do is 10 minus 24 will give you what? Minus 14, right? So this is what I got over here. Okay? Now let me rub this. I hope you all have understood how you all got this, okay? By doing row operations. Now this will give you what? Minus R2. So you all have to make it minus only for R2. You are changing R2 now, okay? So this will become what? This row will become what? 0, 1, minus 5, okay? And minus 9, okay? So this is row is going to become like this. So let me move towards the next step. Okay, so what I have done over here, I said 1, 1, 2 and 8, keep it as it is. Last row 3, keep it as it is. 0, minus 10, minus 2, minus 14, keep it as it is. Okay, I am changing only R2, row 2. So I will be putting minus. So minus and minus, it will be plus, minus, minus, you are adding over here. Okay, now what you all have to do, you all can take down this. Next, what I have done over here is R3 plus 10 time R2. Okay, now which is your R3 over here? This is your R3 plus 10 time R2. So obviously it will be giving you a 0 only, right? See, row 1, write it as it is. 1, 1, 2 and 8, write it as it is. Okay, I am changing only row 3. Okay, so 0, 1, minus 5 and minus 9, keep row 2 as it is. Okay, I am changing only R3. So this is from R3. Okay, I am changing only R3 now. Okay, so R3 is what? 0 plus 10 times 0 will give you nothing but 0 plus 0, which is equal to 0, right? Over here, this is your R3, 0 plus 10 times R2. R2 is what? 0 over here is equal to 0 plus 10 into 0 will be 0 is equal to 0, right? So now what you'll have to do is same way do this. Minus 10 plus 10, it will be giving you a 0 over here. Okay, see, minus 10 plus 10 into 1, which will give you 0. Okay, see, what is this? Minus 10 row 3 plus 10 time row 2. 10 ones are 10. So minus 10 plus 10, it will give you 0. Okay, so that is how we got 0 over here. Okay, next what I'll have to do is minus 2 plus 10 time R2 is what? Minus 5. Okay, so minus 2 plus 50, minus 50 it is, right? Minus 50 it is. So it will give you what? Minus 52. Okay, that's how you all got here minus 52 over here. Okay, next what you'll have to do is, next what we are going to do is minus 14. Take down this. Minus 14, then plus 10 times 9. Okay, 10 nines are minus 90. Okay, which is nothing but 104 and minus 104. Okay, minus 104. Now plug this minus 14 plus 10 into 9 will be 90, minus 90 it will be. Okay, we have to add this. So minus 104. So minus 104 we got. Okay, now what we are going to do moving further, now what you all have to do is divide this row 3 by minus 52. Okay, first row and second row, write it as it is. 1, 1, 2 and 8. 0, 1, minus 5 and minus 9, write it as it is. So I'm changing only row 3, I said, right? I'm changing only row 3. Divide row 3 by minus 52, so we'll get 0, 0, then minus 52 upon minus 52. 52 will get cancelled along with this. What I'm going to get is 1. So that's what I have written it over here, 1. Okay. Next is 2. So what is this thing? 104 minus 52. So what is going to happen? Minus minus will get cancelled. 52 ones are 52. 52 we will get this. Okay. So what is the answer? So here 2 is the answer, right? Next, moving further. Okay. So after this, what we are going to do is we are going to form an equations. Okay. Like this is your x1. Okay. x1 plus x2 plus x2 times x3 is equal to 8. Take it as equation 1. Next is 0 is there. So x1 is not here. Okay. So x2 minus 5 x3 is equal to minus 9. Here in place of x1 and x2 it is 0. So x3 is 1. So x3 is equal to 2. Okay, and take this as equation 3. Take this as equation 2 and take this as equation 1. Okay. Now what you will have to do is I have to substitute this 3 in 2. I am substituting this equation, this 3 in equation 2. Okay, in this I have to substitute. Okay, in this equation I am substituting. Okay. So let me start. So I have taken here equation 2, that is x2 minus 5x3 is equal to minus 9. Okay, I have taken this equation 2 over here. Okay. So now let me substitute this x3 is equal to 2. So x2, write it as it is, minus 5. In place of x3, what you all are going to write? This value of x3, 2, is equal to minus 9. Write it as it is. Now what is going to happen over here? x2 minus 5 2s are 10 is equal to minus 9. Now x2 is equal to minus 9. Write it as it is. Take this to the other side. Okay. So it will become plus 10. So minus 9 plus 10 is what? x2 is equal to 1. So this 10 minus 9 will be 1, right? So okay. So we got the value of x2 now. Okay. Now we have to substitute this x2 and x3 in equation 1. Okay. So substitute value of x2 and x3 in equation 1. Now where is your equation 1? Over here. Okay, this is your equation 1. In this we have to substitute. Okay, let me write this equation over here. Okay, x1 plus x2 plus 2x3 is equal to 8. Okay. So what was my So what was my x2 is equal to, what I got x2? 1, right? So x2 is 1 and x3 is 2, right? So now what you will have to do over here? x1, write it as it is, plus 1. Okay, this is your equation 1 I have written. So x2 is what? 1. Place the value, plus 2. What is your x3? 2 is equal to 8. x1 plus 1, 2 2s are 4 is equal to 8. x1, add this number, 4 plus 1, 5 is equal to 8. x1 is equal to 8. Take this other side, it will become minus. Okay, x1 is equal to 8 minus 5 is nothing but 3. So we got the value of x1 as 3. Okay. Now in the last, what you will have to write is this. Therefore x1 is equal to 3, x2 is equal to 1, x3 is equal to 2. So we are done with the matrix by Gauss elimination method. I hope you all have understood, and thanks for watching. And you all can take down this. If any doubts, comment below. Thanks for watching.